So this is my project of SIT210 by using the button right here to make the combination of sensors. So in button 1 we're gonna have one combination of sensor, and for button 2 we don't already have the same, and for the button 3 we have the one combination of the sensor as well. So in this video, I'm gonna demonstrate the three functions of this button: 1, 2, and 3. So in this case, when I put the button 1 right here, it will trigger the DHT temperature and humidity sensor, and also the noise sensor over here to measure the volume and also the temperature and humidity of the place in order to protect the object from what we measure. And when it exceeded the certain levels that I have created, that which is considered danger to the baby or the object, it will create the IFTTT to send me an email to notify me that the object that I've been protecting is now in danger. So how's the button to work? If it is pressed like this, so it will trigger the two sensors that I have talked before, and it will alarm the user that when the luminance level is exceeded a certain level, and also the humidity and the temperature of the room, and send me an email to notify me that the object that I want to the object that I want to. So for the third button, when it is pressed like this, it will trigger the three sensor over here, like the distance sensor and the noise sensor and also the photoresistor. And this can be used as the device that keep you from the exit. So for the third button is pressed, my system will become a device that acts as a study buddy to keep you from the excessive noise and keep you in a perfect luminance levels. And also the distance sensor will keep your eyes, technically your eyes, from being too close to your screen, and that means the eye protection. So if you are too close to the sensor, that means your eye is too close at the screen, or the place that you're sitting is too noisy, or the place that you're sitting is too bright or too dark, it will automatically create a IFTTT trigger to send the email to you when it is too dark or too bright, or when it is the volume, the noises that inside your place is too noisy. And also if you're too close at the screen or too far from your screen, that means your eyes are damaged. It will notify you by sending an email to you. So here is the demonstration of the first button. So when it is pressed like this, and also I got a lighter for the temperature trigger of this button. So when this button is pressed, we got the humidity and also the temperature measure like this. And here I will do press the lighter like this. Oh, and this exceeded by the temperature of 36, which I will receive an email for the temperature reach over the 35 level. So for the second button demonstration, I will be having a light lamp with me to measure the luminance, the SIT luminance when we protecting the plane or the object. Here. So when it is pressed like this, we measure the temperature and also the luminance like this. And when I put too much light in it like this, so it will measure again, like the luminance level will reach this one, and I will have an FTTT alert right here. Oh, the new one, that the luminance level reached over 500 or 5,000, and this is too bright for my object. So to demonstrate the third button, I will be using this distance sensor to measure the range between myself and the computer screen. Like as you can see here, I will like sitting far from my computer like this, and then press the button like this one. Like as you can see, it will automatically tell me to adjust my position, and then I will receive the two new message from the IFTTT. That means that notify me to adjust my position here. So that is the demonstration of my project, and to give you guys a little bit of coding demonstration, I will give you like a quick tour of my coding session. So here are the coding sessions of my project. I have included two library of distance sensor and also the DST sensor, temperature and humidity. And this is the button pin that I have declared, and also the states. Also I declared the pin of the SIT210 and also the type for the library to use. And this is the declaration of the distance sensor. This is the declaration of the photoresistor, which act as a luminance measurer. And this is the volume sensor, the noise sensor. We have the flag for the buttons, and here is our setup, the DST setup, and also the variable of the photon, the input, the volume, and also the input of the three buttons. So here the loop. So we receive the button state through this line of code, and if the button 1 is pressed, so we simply call the function of this button. So here, for the button 1, we only be using the temperature and humidity, and also the noise sensor to print out the value by the events. So this is the recording data, the recorded data. So, and the second part is the IFTT alerts. So when the user press the second button, it's called the function of that button too, right down here. And if the user press the button 3, it's called the function of the third function, the third button function. So that is the end of my project. You can check it the code down on GitHub with further explanation. Thank you.